Saffron and Peri, episode 23, in which an onion-related curse is revealed and Tristan models his poncho. Alright, let me get this straight. So it turns out both the twins are evil?
No, just one of them.
And which Warthos book?
It was stolen, right?
No, it was vandalized.
By my younger brother and his friends, yes?
No, by the evil king twin.
And which one is that again?
This one. No, that one. I mean, which one was the one holding you all hostage?
The evil one, obviously.
Shut up, evil twin. Eviler twin.
The one Fred stabbed repeatedly with the enchanted sword. That was the good one.
That can't be right.
So is Manfred going by just Fred now? I like it.
No, Saffron, they're different people. Sorry, Fred, Saffron sometimes has trouble telling humans apart.
Is this like a split personality thing?
No, Saffron. Manfred's the one with the mustache. Jeez.
Let's agree to circle back to this later.
I still don't understand why all our phones and stuff are outside.
Because Keys was plotting against us and spying on us.
The mysterious voice who can jump into any conversation whenever he wants, doing something shady like eavesdropping? No. I still don't understand how one evil king became two evil kings.
Once again, there is only one evil king.
Oh dear. This is most perplexing.
Let's try starting at the same place. What happened after we left the library?
Ooh, I got this. Goblins, it's showtime.
Goblin Players proudly presents the events of today.
What?
I got bored while waiting for rescue, so the goblins and I put together a theater troupe. I recently rediscovered my love for acting.
Aww, the goblins look so cute in their little costumes.
Our story begins after you lot disappeared with the book. The gargoyle starts screeching like a heavy metal band. It pretty much put a stop to Vasilisa's boring lecture. We all went to check out what happened and... which Warthos book was gone.
Oh no!
And then Peri was like,
Nobody's, and I mean nobody's, gets past me firewall.
So we figured the book you stole was a fake. And that meant someone must have taken the real thing before you got here, and that someone must have been whitelisted by Peri. The whitelist is pretty short, so we didn't have many suspects.
Wait a minute. How did Tristan, Nynaeve, and Rose Red magic themselves away with the fake? There's no way 3 freshman students could manage to do teleportation spells that advanced.
Stop interrupting with unimportant details, Vasilisa. So anyway, since Peri, Vasilisa, and Master Kieran all had alibis, we started pointing fingers at King Gunnar here. But then Vasilisa was all...
Wait, y'all. King Gunnar has most to gain from Bookit. Why would he destroy it?
I never said y'all in my life.
What did I just say about interrupting? So then King Gunnar confuses Vasilisa's logical thinking by hitting on her. You know how some guys are. And he was all...
Vasilisa the very pretty and also the pretty smarty. Would you be the queenie of the lands of Sun?
And Vasilisa totally shot him down because way too soon, right? But Gunnar proposing triggered the curse and the Lindworm attacked. And then suddenly Keys was all...
You fool!
Which was mad suspicious, right? But then it got even weirder because Gunnar was all...
But we had the deal!
So we knew for sure that something shifty was up, and it definitely involved these two being in cahoots. So we got rid of anything with a microphone or speaker so that Keys couldn't eavesdrop on us while we tried to figure out what was going on. Then we argued and stuff, and then tried a few escape attempts, rocked to some Thin White Duke music, and then you showed up. The end. Goblins, take a bow.
Bravo! Bravo! I got this. So, you guys noticed the onion smell everywhere? So gross. Apparently, Lindworm and Gunnar's mom couldn't have kids, so she asked the Switch for help. Always a bad idea. And she gave them these magic onions, right? And, one helped make a normal baby, which is Gunnar, if you can call him normal. And something went wrong with the other onion or junk, because the other baby came wrapped up in cursed monster skin. 7 layers of it by our count. The obvious moral of the story is don't trust witches. They're bad. Burn their stuff. Rose Red, this is very narrow-minded of you.
It's cool. She had a tragic backstory to go with her prejudices.
That is not. Anyway, so like King Lindworm, that guy that's covered in onion slime over here, explained how he spent all his life cursed and how his brother tried to cover it all up.
You don't understand. I did what I did to save the kingdom.
We're listening.
The Lindworm was firstborn, so I had to do whatever I could to keep him from the throne. A powerful spell was cast to keep him far from me and my people, as long as I forsake all chances at love.
That's a really weird catch.
It was a terrible sacrifice to make, but I did it in service to my kingdom. But you knew that the real me was trapped inside. I had no choice. I didn't know how to free you, and I couldn't let you seize the throne and terrorize the kingdom. So you leave your own brother to suffer for years.
Guys, shut up for a second. Let's back up to that super weird forever alone clause King Goon had. A professional godparent wouldn't have that many strings attached.
Yeah, and even if that did happen, you could have filed a complaint. I'm sure they would have processed and rectified it.
Unless he didn't go through proper channels. Unless he went to a rogue agent instead. Why didn't you go to a professional godparent, you goon?
Well, you see,
Because he didn't want his brother cured. Because if his brother was human again, then Lindworm and not Gunnar would be king.
And let me guess. The person you asked for help was...
None other than me.
Keys.
But where is his voice coming from?
I must thank you again, Miss Rose-Red, for your excellent suggestion of adding an elevator.
The emergency button. It has a mic and speaker.
Indeed it does. And yes, cleaning up family scandals has always been a specialty of mine. Ever heard of King Cromar's mad brother who believes he's a goose?
No. I thought King Cromar was an only child.
You can see why I'm in such demand.
Wait, so you're the PR guy for the Academy, for the Good Company, and for Eternal Day's royal family?
I go where my services are needed.
But Keys betrayed me. He promised that if I burned the book, then he'd undo the spell that kept me from finding true love. So yes, I stole Witchworthow's book. I replaced it with a clever fake. And I threw it in the fireplace while everyone was preparing for the lecture. But it's all Keys' fault. He's the one who lied to me.
In my defense, I thought he'd at least wait till he'd returned to his own kingdom before he started to butcher his love life. But friends, is this not a happy ending?
Happy. A book is destroyed and its ashes are scattered all over my nice new reading room. How can you possibly call the situation happy?
How? Why, was the book not destroyed before it could do harm to another?
I mean, I'm happy about that.
But
the long-lost king is freed from the evil spell and can now take his rightful place on the throne. Is that not happy?
I'm certainly grateful.
But...
And the jealous, conniving brother can be brought to justice at last.
That does sound like a sweet deal. King Gunnar, I officially place you under godparent arrest for abetting a monster curse and ruling a kingdom under false pretenses.
But Miss Saffron, surely you see that...
Save it for the judge. Take him away, Sir Knights.
Wait! You don't want to do this!
Sure we do. I love royal court proceedings.
Come on, Roderick. Let's go take Gunnar and Lindworm back to their kingdom.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Fred, but you're going to have to stay behind.
What?
Fred, please, see reason. We have a long-lost king with an evil twin, a gallant and classically handsome hero, and a lady knight with a fiery spirit and kind eyes. This is a love triangle just waiting to happen.
No, it's not.
He's right. Technically, I already proposed marriage to you.
I don't want to marry you. It was just a trick.
That's how a lot of these complications start. Sorry, Sir Fred, I can't take the risk.
This is unbelievable. Come on, Roderick. You can't possibly be this idiotic.
Please understand, I don't mean this personally.
Forgive us, Sir Fred, But we can't afford to waste any time. There's a decades-old crime to rectify.
Just go.
So rude. That's why I went into godparenting instead of taking the chivalry route. You don't want to go on a trip with idiots anyhow, do you, Fred?
I'd better go too. I have an afternoon class to teach.
I think we have to go to that class.
Professor, conspiring to destroy the source of your new research isn't going to cost us grade-wise, is it?
Well, you did try to hinder the course of magical science.
But look it! Tristan made Bob a poncho!
It's meant to keep Bob from getting kidnapped again.
It will protect Bob, you say? Yes, I see what you mean.
Yeah, and it will show off his milk bony complexion. Tristan, model it.
Huh? Oh, okay. And, I can also assure you that it's warm and cozy.
Alright, since you did ultimately fail to destroy Witchwartho's book yourself, I'll let it go. Come on, let's go back to the academy.
If you excuse me, ladies, I have rare book ashes scattered all over my reading room. Kind goblins, please assist me with the task of cleaning it up.
Sure, I'll get the wash-em-aways.
I'll get the cleaningers.
And I'll get the tidy-ups.
Bye, goblins. Stay out of trouble.
Wow, what a crazy morning. Fred, are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I guess I should be used to that by now.
No, you shouldn't. That wasn't fair. I wish I said something.
You, want to go get Manfred and join them? Fairies are great at makeovers, you know.
What do makeovers have to do?
It's fine. I don't think Manfred is up for an idiots-only trip, and I need to catch up on some sleep anyway. Maybe I should have accepted that offer from the Queen of the North.
Yeah!
What was that?
It sounds like the lindworm again.
It can't be.
I'll go check it out.
What do you see?
Well, it's not a lindworm.
It's not?
Nope, it's 6 lindworms.
What?
What, you doubt my counting skills?
No, it's just that I thought I...
Ah! Where did they all come from?
And what happened to the... Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
What is it?
Didn't you notice that...
Holy smokes! That lindworm just took off a chunk of the roof!
The old one couldn't do that.
Yeah, to get through stone that thick, you'd need to have something as strong as...
Mermaid claws?
You don't mean...
Didn't you notice that the 7 monster skins are nowhere to be found?
You can't mean.
The one with claws must be Nynaeve. I think the moody one over there is Rose Red.
Whoa! Those 2 twin lindworms must be Goon and Lindy.
The one that keeps flying headfirst into the glass must be Roderick.
And I think the one trying to take apart the chimney must be Vasilisa.
But 7 people left the library, and there were 7 monster skins. What happened to...
Ah! Oh no, Tristan! What happened to Tristan? Saffron and Peri was written by Janan Ledienne and directed by Sarah J. Nelson and Janan Ledienne. It was edited by Sarah J. Nelson. The music was Klutzy Goblin March by Eric Matthias. Saffron and Smock the Goblin were played by Sarah J. Nelson. Peri and Rose Red were played by Janan Ledienne. Tristan, Roderick, and Scooty the Goblin were played by Chris Vanderford. Vasilisa was played by Latifa Abel. Sir Fred was played by Isabel Lavezzo. Nynaeve was played by Katrina Nelson. King Gunnar and Lindworm were played by J.R. Nelson. Kjorvinrin was played by Mangal Pritham. Keys and Satchut the Goblin were played by Isa Ledienne. For comments or questions, please email us at saffronandperi@gmail.com. And you can check out our Tumblr, Instagram, or Twitter, all at Saffron and Peri. If you want to support what we do, please consider becoming our patron on patreon.com/saffronandperi, or by rating and reviewing us on iTunes. Thank you so much for listening. Here's this episode's post-credits scene.
It's ringing!
Hey, you reached Aesop's pet shop. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you when I finish my classes, if I feel like it.
We would like to schedule another cornicure.
Horns Magazine says spirals are passe. Antelope-style revels are in.
Pencil us in as early as possible.
Thanks. Goodbye.